Hey guys, how's it going? Evan here. Sorry, I know that I've been kind of MIA recently. Um, I apologize. There's kind of been I don't know. There seems to be a lot of shit going on YouTube with fucking the trans community, and I got a couple messages, and I was just kind of avoiding uh YouTube as a whole, just cause I don't know. We're such a small community that we can't afford to start giving each other shit because we have enough shit out there. So I don't know. I guess my belonged 2 cents are uh, BU. If you're an FTM and your major is fucking musical theater, then to go tap your feet and dance and do you. Uh, yeah. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Off that subject. So yeah. Also with my absence is my work's been really, really fucking crazy. So I've been working non-stop. I'm sorry, I usually just do these in one take. I don't know how to edit or do anything like that. And usually if I watch the video back and I sound like a fucking jackass, I just don't put it up. I'm like, yep, another day. And I really, really, really like the video that I just shot. But like three-fourths of the way through, my voice got really, really like it stopped syncing with the mic, and I sounded really weird. And it wasn't. It was like a Chinese kung fu movie where my lips were moving, but it wasn't matching the words. So we'll be giving it a second try. If this doesn't work, fuck it. Wait another couple months. Um, I don't know. So with things going on, um, I I made an appointment with Dr. Brownstein, a consultation this last Wednesday, and unfortunately, I did have to cancel it with my work situation. Usually, the holiday season's like our busy time, and for whatever reason, um, it's been really hectic at my store right now, and not bad hectic, just hectic. Not more hectic than I was anticipating. So I've been kind of putting in a lot of time there, and unfortunately, I did have to cancel my consultation, which kind of bummed me out. But really realistically, looking at my schedule with the way things are going, I really don't think that I'll be able to take any time off anytime soon. And with that, I understand. So I definitely think I'm just gonna have like the consultation and kind of. I really want to make sure I'm not one of those people who converses over email very well. I'm more witty in person. I'm dyslexic, so communication through writing is not my strong suit whatsoever. And I kind of want to make sure that I gel with the person who's going to be cutting me open because I've never really needed major surgery before, or gotten major surgery, I should say. So with that being said, I'm kind of very much so aware of the fact that I want to make sure that I meet anyone before I sign on to anything. And I also am one of those people where I like to get numbers and things right, from the horse's mouth. I don't like to trust, sites or anything like that. Um, and I think I've said it before, I'm the least techie person you'll ever meet, so I'll, I prefer kind of the old-fashioned way, even though it's not necessarily easier, it's just more self-assuring. So, I really had to sit down and look at the best way to set myself up for work so when I did take time off, I wouldn't be worried about, you know, how am I paying my bills, how's my job doing, how's performance doing, how hectic is it going to be when I get back. So, yeah, I just kind of been going that route, and the adult and mature decision to make, I think, is to wait till next January, which, will take a lot of pressure off of me. One, thinking of ways to get the money together, and two, getting into a little bit better shape, with my transition. It's about 5 months onto voice deeper, hair growth in the right areas, muscles, all that. So just kind of working to a better, you know, closer to that goal, and being able to have a bit of a better starting off point once I get top surgery, which is really the only surgery that I'm really looking to get at this point. In a couple of years, maybe I'll find that I might need to go a little bit further, but really my dysphoria is really in my chest. I'm a very big chested person, so that's really the only thing that to me, if once I get top surgery, I'll consider myself done. You know, I'm monitoring my T levels and all that, so that kind of bit. I don't feel like I need to take my ovaries out. It seems like an expense and something I don't need, but if that's what you need to do it, man. If you need bottom surgery, do it. Again, you know, when it comes to trans people, we are all clusterfucks. I consider I'm a male and I'm attracted to females, which would make me heterosexual, but I identify as queer just because that was the culture I was raised in. I was blessed enough to have a mother who never told me not to act the way that I wanted to. So when I wanted to act a certain way, I was never told that wasn't girly, or don't do that, girls don't do that. So I've acted this way pretty much from puberty before then. And, I wasn't told not to read things because they were bad for me or because they were gay. So I definitely do identify to the queer culture, sorry. So, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of where I lie. But those are what I used to describe me, and I don't really feel comfortable using labels, but a lot of people would kind of need them almost, so to kind of give them a starting off point, because you can hear, heterosexual male identifies queer, transgender, FTM, but you still never haven't met me. You might have an idea of me, but you don't have met me. So I think we're all, very individual people, and you need to remind that, and there's not one way to do anything. With that, right now, like socially, I don't think I've been asked. Right now, the only questions that people ask me are about my genitalia and dating, and I've never had people so interested in my genitalia or who I'm dating in my life. So with that being said, dating, I'm not really dating right now. I'm single. Um, not necessarily my choice, but I kind of am passing enough. I pass 99.8% of the time. The only time I don't really pass if someone who's known me for a long time, drops a she by accident, which I'm not the kind of person to be like, correct them. It's still a process. Um, and I'm at a point, where I completely understand why a lesbian would want to date me, and I don't feel like like I'm not gonna have a discussion or try to convince you that you should date me. I can understand you are a woman who likes women, and I identify as male. I get it. With that being said, though, I really don't feel like most heterosexual women would be too understanding or too ready to date me. And again, I understand. So there's kind of like I'm really happy, but there's kind of like a loneliness, because I probably could make a video. I don't have the time, but I probably could make a video every day of shit that's changing with me. Um, and it'd just be nice for someone to be like, "Holy shit, dude, you have a happy trail now," and kind of share that with someone. And like I have my family and my friends, but I don't know. It's kind of just the thing that I'm thinking of. I don't know. So in that aspect, there's like a loneliness, like right before I go to bed, and not something that's running my life, but it's kind of like, yeah, you know, I can do 11 pull-ups right now. Be nice for someone to know that 7 months ago I couldn't even put my legs to my chest. So it's kind of like little things like that that I always think like finding like your significant other, the person, whether it be your wife, your husband, your partner, is someone to tell your story. And like every now and then I'm like, it'd be nice for someone to be able to know this part of my story and have gone through it with me. But I think, again, because of the kind of guy I am, it's probably best that I'm single right now. So it's kind of this what to do, what not to do bit. I don't know. So that's kind of a weird thing. And when people ask me, like, I had dinner with a friend who I hadn't seen since before I started T, and she looked at me, she's like, "So is this something you bring up like on a third date?" And I'm really honest and I'm really open. So it's it's just kind of that getting familiar, and kind of what I'm able to do because I'm single is kind of see the way I'm being read. Um, at my job, it's awesome. All of my employees have they kind of started like a swear jar, but it's every time they use she or use my birth name, and I have a huge Red Bull addiction. It's bad. I know it's bad. It's my one vice. So and I know I'm probably gonna have to stop soon. So they put like a nickel or a dime in every time that they feel like they need to, or they drop a her or a she, which I have this really amazing support system, and in that aspect I'm not lonely at all, and I've been single for long periods of time before. I'm by no means a serial monogamous, but just so much is changing that it'd be nice to have a companion almost. Um, so that's kind of strange. And I don't know, like, I kind of thought, because I do identify as queer, and there's a lot of things that I genuinely like that I know most white, straight men don't like. I thought I was getting read as, like, a gay guy, but I was quickly straightened out and was told that I am not. And it's really interesting what's going on in my life with people who don't know me and see me quite regularly and think I'm a guy. And it's a great feeling, um, but I am very open, especially at work. All my partners know, and it's really, I don't mind talking about it. Sometimes I wonder if I'm too open, but I'll let you know if I am. um, so I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. Uh, Again, this is 5 months on T. Side note, um, I don't know why, it's very strange. I'm really into a Find Frenzy right now. It's what I listen to every day on Pandora. I just thought I'd share that because that's the station I'm listening to right now. So I hope all is well. I really will try to message back more people. I'm sorry that I didn't make a video for 2 months. I just needed to decompress and focus on work and, not completely lose my shit. So yeah, I will try to be better at logging on more and responding a little bit quicker. And I'm really sorry. And for anyone who's getting or giving a hard time, if you're giving a hard time, cut it out, dude. Not cool. If you're getting a hard time, just what? You're awesome. We're all awesome. Uh, I hope everyone is doing well, and I think that's pretty much what I wanted to say. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.